So welcome back everybody to week 87 of my reboot progression series. In this episode, we are gonna do 5% damage to Hard VHilla. I know it sounds exciting, right? In order for us to really start the Liberation quest line, right, we need to get this small milestone out of the way, and this episode is gonna be all about that. But before we do anything, today's Sunday and we had an upgrading event. I did upgrade my gear, and so far on this channel I did not really go into detail about the gear that my Blaze Wizard has, and we can start with that today. So I have the Afterlands totem. These will be replaced by the guild totems in the future because the guild totems are stronger, I think, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Anyways, spending 1.5 bill on the totem upgrade is currently not really something that I consider too worth, so that's just gonna happen someday, but you know, not now. Then when it comes to my ring setup, I am using the Silver Blossom ring. This is a replacement until I find, you know, a continuous ring, a roar, a slime ring or whatever, right? Then we have one event ring. This is an item drop ring, but you know, that's about it. I really don't have anything else for this slot right now. Then we have a superior Golox ring at 18 stars. This will need to be hammered over, but I don't have a lot of spares right now, so yeah, this is something for the future. Then we have a 19 star Kana's treasure ring. The potential here is probably done forever, or you know, at least not something that I'm gonna touch for a very long time. And the star count is going to be improved with more spares down the line. If you want to take a look at the spare situation right now, you can take a look at this whole inventory. It is quite empty. I have one spare Kana ring, a couple of Meister rings, a couple of belts, and that's about it. Next up, we have the Pink Bean Pink Bean Cup. Really nothing special. I don't intend on claiming a cup, but you know, whenever I'm defeating Pink Bean, I'm picking up the cup, taking a look if it's an improvement or not, and you know, if it's not an improvement, I'll just discard it, right? Then we have the Golden Clover Pink Bean belt. Unfortunately, my superior belt that I had boomed, so I gotta use this for the moment, right? I could potentially also, you know, today exchange Golox coins for a belt, but I think that's kind of wasteful, you know, in light of us not being done with the ring and pendant, so that sounds kind of iffy. I'd rather stay preset superior for the moment and save these coins for whenever I need a ring or pendant replacement. Spoiler alert, the pendant is also not done yet. 19 stars. Unfortunately, I already found a good potential here. I'm not 100% sure if I would want to, you know, continue star forcing this. I might, you know, tap this once, see if it goes 20. If it goes down to 18, I'll just hammer over it. Really depends on how much money I generate in the coming weeks here. Then we have a Dominator pendant, 19 stars. Then we have the Absolab staff, 19 stars. 3 lines of potential. That is kinda okay. I would want to re-roll this potential, but at the same time I think I will upgrade to arcanes, yeah, before I get the Genesis weapon, right? I'm a little on the fence about that right now, but overall I think it's worth it. It has a low priority right now. I would definitely not buy a weapon from the shop, you know, it would need to be dropped, but even then, I don't know if I would like to replace this. 17 arcane is probably already better than this, so we're gonna see. Then we have a 20-star pet with, you know, 1 second of cooldown reduction. This it's not really that great, but I think if you roll like 2 seconds of cooldown reduction and 2 lines of int, it's keepable, or 3 lines of int is keepable. My preferred setup would just be 3 lines of int. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, something that we can improve on in the future. I don't have any money left on the account right now, so can't really push this any further. Then a Twilight Mark, 2 lines of item drop rate. I need, you know, more spares in order to also make a damage Twilight Mark, but that also comes with time. I'm just glad that I had one of these from like one random Hard Lucid trade, and that's about that. Then a Papulatus Mark at 22 stars. I couldn't be happier about this. This just went straight away today. I'm so happy that I don't have to do Commercy. It was a huge gamble. If you notice in my inventory, I had one spare. Hitting the 22-star pub mark is such a nice thing to have happened today. Yeah, that's also one of the advantages from this guy being a bossing mule, that I had a pub mark, or 2 pub marks by now, right? So, a really good start to this account, definitely. Then 18-star top, 3-line potential. All of these flames have to be redone, I'm pretty sure. These really aren't too great. 60, yeah, 60 and 5 is keepable, but also 5 magic attack. This flame is actually really, really good. 3-line potential. Let me just check the flame on the head. 40 and 5 with 5 attack. Yeah, that's not really good enough. I really, really don't know how fast you progress to normal colors or easy colors right now. So I have no idea if I want to reflame any of these CRA pieces. Really, really unsure. Then we have the Absolar boots, 17 stars, 3-line potential, kind of okay flame. This goes for the gloves and the cape as well. The gloves only have 1 line of crit damage, nothing more than that. Eventually, these 3 items will need to be replaced, of course, by arcanes. When it comes to the shoulder, I'm not so sure. This, you know, shoulder has such a nice potential. It's double primed, right? I'm really debating if I should keep this at 21 stars and replace it with the shoulder that is dropped by easy calling, or that we get from easy calling, right? But again, I don't know how fast you can progress a fresh account to easy calling. Man, I don't know. I'm really unsure about this. I think this is potentially a piece that I could keep at 21, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And we have the Superior Goddess earrings. I hit these today, 22 stars, no flame, no potential, right? Also, you know, no potential on the pub mark, but yeah, I hit this today. I have no money left in the account anymore, so whatever, right? It's good. It's good. Then we have the emblem here, 40 ID with 18 magic attack. Kinda okay, but you know, I would have liked the magic attack to be prime here. Whatever, right? This is keepable until Mitras. Badge. Medal. Shield. 35 boss with 2 lines of magic attack. This will also need to be improved, of course, but for the moment, as you can see and tell by the gear that I'm wearing, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. Kinda low priority to get this replaced. Takes like 60 bill or something like that to roll 3 lines of magic attack, so very, very expensive. And I'd rather, you know, like I said, push the shoulder, push the CRA gear to 22, and let's check out the familiars that I was able to farm in the first couple of weeks here together. My large item drop rate familiar comes with a line of small HP healing, which is absolutely fantastic. Besides that, I was able to get a couple of ID familiars, so we have 20, 30, and 20. And I already got 1 boss familiar. Whoops, it's not called BD, it's boss. Aha, with 20% boss damage on it. So overall, 20% boss with 50 ID. But I think right now I would rather go for some HP with that, so 20 boss, 30 ID, and then, you know, one of these double healing familiars. Kinda okay, but also nothing really that I'm super satisfied as of now, right? Of course. So that should do it for the gear and the familiars. What does that leave me at? Let me just switch over into my complete boss setup here. This puts us at 30,000 int roughly, right? I could probably, you know, cheat a little bit and... Oh, wait! Whoop! Okay. What happened here? No, okay, sorry. Sorry for... Wait, what is the... Also... Let me reopen. Ah, okay. If you have the character info open and change presets, it's working, but, you know, I'm just confused by it. Anyways, so... Like I said, 30k int, 30 million combat power. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The, you know, biggest improvement that I could hit would be, you know, hitting 4 set superior. With all that being said, when looking at my EXP bar, you can see I'm about to hit 260, which will definitely secure me being able to do 5% in VHilla. There we go. And of course, I gotta unlock the origin first to really confirm that, right? But for now, I think I just want to enter and do one burst without any externals and see how far I get, and then compare with me when I have the origin. So let's just do that. Practice mode. Oh wait, yes, I can take all the externals with me. That's... Oh my god. This is never on my mind, but it's so nice that that's a thing right now. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. I think I can't get her to 95 in one burst, but we'll see in a moment. So the strategy is go right immediately, and then I would buff up. She teleports to me, I bind her, and just hold down the pizza skill. And you can see the damage. It's not that great. So we gotta work it out and, you know, keep on damaging her in order to, like, really get down the 5%. So it's not a free trade, but it's not impossible. It's easy. I just, you know, need to whack her a little bit. But yeah, for now, let me get the 6th job. And here we go. Origin unlocked. Alright, so here's the origin, Eternity, and all my Hexa skills. I am not 100% sure about the order I want to be going in, but that will be figured out with time. For now, I'll just pop the origin skill down here, and why don't we just take a look at the damage again in VHilla? That's, you know, really what I want to see here. Again, let's buff up here. Make sure to hit Hilla a little bit. And now... Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I hope that was correct. Not 100% sure, to be honest. Oh, she just disappeared. Let me just end with iframe here because I'm a little scared. And 2% was the origin burst. That's fine. I think that is something I can work with. So with all of that being said and out of the way, this is gonna be the run where I hit 5%. So let's check that out, right? First of all, you'll notice I am immediately starting a BA here in order to confirm that I did 5% in this boss fight. You'll notice I'm not alone in, you know, getting carried. So when you start a BA, you can kind of check that you actually did 5%. In this case, the goal damage value that I want to see is 9 trillion. At 9 trillion, you roughly did 5% to VHilla, and then you're golden, right? You only need to do 5% in order to be blue, and that's really the only goal that I had for this boss fight. You'll notice the first origin burst was super scuffed, and I'm not really putting forward any good gameplay here, but as long as we don't die and do our 5%, mission accomplished, right? So 1 minute in, you'll notice I'm already at 4 trill. That's really good. But that was my strong origin burst, so it's gonna take a little more than that from me. Besides that, the other guy that is getting carried here is a little weaker than me, so he's gonna take a couple more bursts. So really the priority right here is staying alive, and that's really it, because nobody wants to rerun this boss. It's kind of tough. Honestly, I think this boss fight gets harder if you are doing it in a party, because you're relying so much on party members to help you, right? In other boss fights, like for example in Will, in phase 2 or phase 1, you can screw over your party when you're not doing the test properly. But in VHilla, it's kind of the other way around, right? You are required for, or you are requiring. Oh no, you are requiring it. Oh no, it's gonna get even worse. Okay, let me get this out straight. You are requiring. Oh my god, such a hard word for me to say. Oh no. Anyways, you are relying on your party members to help you out when you took strings, because taking any more strings will make you just die out, and that's it, right? The party members could continue to clear while you are just dead, right? And in the other bosses, what is usually the case, like in Will, right? When you fail the test, you screw over the party, right? If you are playing this boss fight badly, you're just screwing over yourself. But in that sense, also the party, if you are wanting to clear together, right? Or if you're relying on the damage output of all party members, which makes this potentially, I think, the hardest boss to proc for min damage in a party, because everybody really has to pull their weight, right? And yeah, that was my second burst. You can already tell I'm really about to be at 9 trill already, but like I said, it's gonna be a long run from here on out, and we're just gonna skip ahead to where we actually kill VHilla here. And yeah, that is roughly 18 minutes into the fight. We are completely, sure that everybody did their 5%. Nobody died out, right? Absolutely perfect. We did drop on lives, but, who cares, right? Doesn't need to be perfect. You just have to get it done in order to get it done, I guess, right? So, anyways, let's check out the loot here. Can we get the source of suffering on our first attempt? I was still doing familiars. Yeah, I was so slow. No, nothing dropped. Completely fine. And that leaves us here in Limina. It's Tuesday now, and we are about to end this week. The last thing that I do want to do is claim my Black Mage entry key. So first of all, the thing that I didn't know going into the boss fight was that I did not know that I was getting more than one Shadow of Annihilation here, because one of these turns into one key, as far as I know. Let's actually confirm that here. Oh my, yes, I'm here to get it done. I'm so stuck saying get it done now, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, one Shadow of Annihilation is one entry key. So let's just immediately claim 3. That is so nice that one VHilla kill gets to actually, 3 entries into Black Mage. Absolutely fantastic. I was sure that I would be super nervous to die out, etc. when, we're gonna do the Black Mage trade, but having 3 entries to this, it's perfect. Makes me much more comfortable. And that should absolutely do it for this week's episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to have exclusive early access to these episodes, feel free to become a member. And otherwise, I'll see you next Thursday. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.